Dude, it's frightening how many people spent the last 15 minutes typing song lyrics in all caps in the chat. That's a frightening thought. It's Thursday. It's even if it's Thursday night for you, that's even worse than if it's Thursday morning, man. It is. Thank you, Toasty. It's Reddit energy. But you know what? I wouldn't say I'm coming around on Reddit, but I do find myself Thanos posting and saying, perhaps I have been too harsh on you. Because what's the worst part about Reddit? All the people there are annoying. But they're not annoying in the same way that people are annoying on every other social media platform. It's pretty bad, but like the people who are annoying on Twitter are like legit mentally ill. Like I'm not trying to make a joke. A lot of them I think have like undiagnosed schizophrenia. Or they're evil. That's the other one. And like on every platform, like people are annoying. Like people on Tumblr are annoying. It's a different brand of annoying, but yeah, it's like coworker annoying. But I'm coming to terms with the idea that like out of all the, I don't know if you'd call them news aggregators or social media websites, but of all of those, Reddit might be like bad, but the least bad, man. It is the number one place to go on the internet if you want to read Pepperidge Farms Remembers in the top comment on every single post. You're absolutely right. Want to feel old? It's been 6 years since this shit happened. Remember berries? Pepper, you're so right about that one. When I was a young boy, my father... Yeah, okay. I saw Malf posting on the Bazaar subreddit. Dude, I went to the bathroom last night. r/play the Bazaar, sort by new. The newest post was, I beat 5 Dooleys at their own game. And then I looked at the picture and it was fucking Malf. It was Malf's run with Malf's face. User u/Michael A.L. Fox. It's the top post on the subreddit right now? That's crazy, man. I do see Malf all the time in r/hockey too. I'll get like 4 comments down in a comment chain, and then I'll like see his Twitch avatar, and I'm like, wow. He's posting for like the love of the game, man. It is a lot about the Jets. He does love the Jets. Thoughts on the Canucks trade? Huh? What? Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory? Big Bang Theory. Or Pangrea? What the fuck do you mean? Sorry. Then, you know, all the continents were together, and then meteor happens. Meteor happens. You know, like the world or like our Earth. But first off, the world and the Earth are the same thing. It's one and the same. Frank Saravelli tweets, talks have picked up for Canucks ahead of NHL trade freeze. In other news, water discovered being wet because that's its job. True, water can be ice. How fucked would we be as a planet if ice was denser than water? I'm being sincere. Would that change anything? All the fish would die. Well, like I don't mean like all the ice would immediately like fall through the water. I mean like if it started like that, if those were the starting conditions, that'd be a pretty rough couple of hours for the fish with all the icebergs coming down. But oceans probably wouldn't have formed, or some shit. Science hasn't figured it out yet. Okay, buddy. Pop quiz, hotshot. Big Bang Theory or Pangrea? It's like you said, do I have butter or I have bread? I have buttered bread. I have both. You can have both. Keep up the streams. Me and the labs love watching you here at the weather controlling machine lab. Yo, do you make the weather controlling machine, or are you guys in charge of like the calibration? Because I could use like just like a light dusting of snow in the Pacific Northwest, maybe like Christmas Eve, 8, 9 p.m., something like that. That would be nice and festive. Ideally, it would like melt by the morning. I got you. Let's go, boys. Roger that. Once in a generation blizzard incoming. Oh no, the weather controlling machine is made by Boeing. Those who know. Anyway, okay. We're so back. I'm not gonna play ranked first. We're gonna play some Vanessa unranked. Because I did do one ranked run last night, and I got 3 wins. The build was not amazing, but like by halfway through, I was like, I should just not play ranked. Except when I have a free ticket. Because it is like day 1, Vanessa, day 2, Vanessa, day 3, Dooley. And I beat some Dooleys en route to 3 wins, but it's like, it's just Dooley, man. As a Dooley main, all I see is Trebuchet Vanessa. Literally, shut up. It's like a rich person complaining about how much parking costs. Nobody wants to hear it, buddy. You got to read the room, okay? Before you start complaining about stuff, you got to be in a position of weakness. You can't be in a position of strength and then be like, wow, it's so messed up. Just own the Dooley. Why are you a Dooley main? I like a cute little robot. Yeah, okay. The Dooley slander is so annoying. Dooley mains are legit, like, so irritating. You don't have to be a Dooley main. You could just be a human being who plays Dooley. You don't have to make it like a core element of your personality, man. I don't know why you got a victim complex. It's like when, you know, Patriots fans would be like, I don't understand why other NFL teams' fan bases don't like us. Because you won like 9 Super Bowls in 12 years or something, man. You gotta embrace being the villain. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a plucky underdog that's on top of the power rankings. It's just not how it works. Great title? What did I call it? Or as they say in England, the shops. I came up with it with like, in 1 second. Now, I'm not saying that braggadociously. I'm just saying it was a minimal amount of like effort that went into it. So for a guy like me, it really comes naturally, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I may be young for a captain, but I've
Do you not say you're going to the shops? No, nobody in North America says that unless they watch like Coronation Street. No, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing to say. It's just not done. This could be close, bro. It's not close at all. Never mind. We say I'm going to this store. Say I'm headed out to the fucking Piggly Wiggly. You want something? All right. Only way you beat a Dooley is killing him fast.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Water wheel or captain's wheel. That makes sense. We gotta kill him quick. Early crit to freeze something would be beautiful. Thank you so much. You frozen the core. I don't know what Dooley does, but I imagine that's positive. I think you're in hell, little man. You just got unked, little bro.
I paint my ship red, but I
don't use motherfucking paint, man. I don't use motherfucking paint. She doesn't use paint, people. Those who know. I don't really need you to level up. And the silver tier skill could be pretty good. How do you not use paint? Oh, man. Those who know. Those who know, though. It's every day for a fella like me. Then you haste. You probably just haste the cutlass to get it popping quick. Why not haste 2? I didn't know it worked like that. I didn't read the card. Reading the card explains the card, I've heard. You don't want to mess with me. I'm a reader. I've read all 7 Aragon novels this fiscal year. Is that a character that we could work on? It's a mega 64-bit, kind of. You been reading much lately? Yeah, you know, stop signs and shit. A great joke. Nothing but respect for my president. +2. I think it feels... An ill-gotten +2 feels as good as one that you've, you know, generated yourself. And that's a problem. That's a problem for humanity, I think. Is there like a Google Doc where you guys collude to write, like, discussion topics? Like that woman's dad, when he goes to the bar with his friends, and they have, like, a meeting minutes of what they're going to discuss? How the hell did NL, what are your thoughts on Cabaret make it onto the dock, man? You're talking about the production with Liza Minnelli? The Liza Minnelli number? I don't know, man. He went off script. We're really like, I see them in the dock. They're really trying to get me to respond to the Lex Luthor comments. They're like, please, you got him all fucking sidetracked on Cabaret now. It's like, that's going to take an hour and a half for him to get to the Lex Luthor stuff. My chat is all... I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on. So, I mean, iron sharpens iron. We're still pretty early. The extra damage on the katana means a lot. Still not a katana. I've come up with a perfect trigger phrase to reveal sword guys in chat. I'm sorry. It definitely wasn't me making a mistake twice in a row. It was a calculated psyop. And you have revealed yourselves.
Was that even a...
Favorite psyop? Honestly, I'm feeling a certain way about the drones, man. I wouldn't... I mentioned it yesterday. I wouldn't have said I believe that they were aliens, but I had kind of like an open mind to like to say that I don't have a definitive explanation for what this is. And then Apollo telling me that they were just planes has unhysteria'd me. And now every time I see a picture of the drones, I'm like, buddy, that's an airplane. It has a fuselage, 2 wings, a cockpit, and like a tail fin, and a livery. Like that's an airplane, bro. But I think what happens, my personal prediction, or my explanation, is that as the drones reach mass coverage in the media, more and more people look up in the sky, whereas, you know, normally people are looking up like now and then, but they're mostly focused on like where they're going. But now people are out like looking for aliens. So you multiply that with the amount of, I don't want to call them stupid because they might be smart people in other aspects of their life, but people who are perhaps not cognizant of their own domain of expertise are getting a little bit riled up over it. Dude, we're getting so lucky with our blues. It's like the clowns. Okay, but Kate will tell you, I'm not saying the clown thing was as widespread as the media reported, but one time Kate and I were driving home from the grocery store at night, and I stopped at a stop sign, and on the sidewalk, like to the left of the car, so across the one lane of opposing traffic, there was a grown adult in a clown costume. And when we stopped at the stop sign, he pointed directly at our car and started walking towards the car. And I went like, oh shit, and we peeled out and drove away. And that would, like, I'm a rational enough adult to know that was just somebody like goofing off. But tell that to my amygdala, man, because that, like, it sent a chill right down my spine. What time of year was it? It was pre-Halloween. But they were not like trick or treat, you know? They were like, it was Terrifier 1. Boots are in the wrong spot? Yeah, they're not in the most right spot. I'll give you that one. They could be in a righter spot. My boots are too ill-placed for you, traveler. You need more form-fitting boots. Please. Boot seller. I need your loosest boots. I'm going on a hike. These boots were made for the foot of a giant! Not the foot of a diminutive knave such as you. You can't handle my loosest boots. Peak? Peak, I'm afraid. What movie did he write again? Challengers? And he's the husband of the writer of Past Lives. He wrote Queer too. I didn't know that. How would you describe a dad? I don't want to relitigate yesterday's survey scramble segment, but if they were gonna do, I like the team at Jackbox. Okay, I think they make great stuff, and they're the only guys doing it. But if they were going to use the data as the foundation of so many different games, they need to make sure that the data coming in is not incentivized to just be shitposts. Because I feel like they're like, oh, it's like a natural synergy. Like while people are waiting for the lobby to start, we can populate our data set. But people, while they're in the mood to play Jackbox, are not answering questions honestly. There's no way that like the 11th most common adjective for dads was gay. Now, I'm not saying like 10% of dads aren't gay or something like that. I'm just saying that wouldn't be the first word you would use. You would start with like something related to their personality at the very least, and then maybe like 6th or 7th you'd be like gay. That the fact that it was the 11th most popular adjective for dads was crazy. And then toxic was like 17 or something like that. I'm not saying there's not toxic dads. I'm just saying, come on, man. So it's in the top 10? If your dad is gay is probably one of the top 10 words you would use to describe him. But the amount of gay dads out there is a very small slice compared to the overall set of dads. It's a smaller subset. So I just have a hard time believing that they were not... Like, I feel like that was like one streamer's lobby they were playing with chat where like 1,000 people typed gay in 2 seconds. You'd be surprised? No, I fucking wouldn't, because I go outside. I've seen the whole spectrum of human behavior, and not through a 4K ultra-wide monitor, unlike some of you in the chat, okay? I got my finger on the pulse of reality. NA servers are down? I don't know how it's working, man. If you're joining me and you're like, how is this MFer playing the game? Just know I've been on the other side of this situation so many times that I know exactly what you're going through. When the game you're super excited to play and like you've made 3,000 videos of at that point on your channel comes out, and then like it doesn't work immediately, but one streamer got like a promo code that for some reason allowed them to run a local instance, so they were the only person in the world that could play it for like 2 hours. Anyway, it's not like it's water under the bridge. It's been a while. But trust me, I know what you're going through, so I understand where your emotions are at. I understand where your head is at. When you freeze reload, first time you slow freeze, when your items gain freeze, which they don't. Okay, first time you slow freeze an item for 4 seconds. So we, it's not the opponent I wanted to see, but we got him locked down, man. It takes 20 minutes for us to load into the instance here. Wait, is it down for maintenance or is it just down?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Because if it's down for connection issues, no, man. Well, it's down for connection issues. Can you just fuck up the monitor, lizard? Wait a second. Dinosaur Dooley? It's gonna destroy a smaller medium item, bro. That's gonna fuck my shit up, like, outrageously. Please slow that T-Rex. They've destroyed my katana. I gotta give it to you. It's an honorable Dooley. But we made it, man. You know why we made it? Because we won 8 wins in a row early. Before we made a run-losing mistake. Okay? Well, that might be the end of the bazaar today. Oh, man. We're aware of a connection issue with the bazaar. Please bear in mind we're trying to get it back up. Okay, okay. You know, while it's down and you're investigating that, I'm going to need you to find the snippet of code that has, it codes for all of the numbers for the monitor lizard. And right at the top of that block, I want you to put /**, and then right at the end of that block, I want you to put ***, and just encapsulate that whole thing in what we call a comment. They faded the black on me. It said, you're done, bud. I can't even access the main menu. All right, well, I hope, I mean, I don't really care either way, but I do hope we get our rank ticket, man. That was a good run. Hang on, my group chat's popping off ever since Trump said he's going to make Canada the 51st state. And they're not loving it, man. They're not loving it. There's a lot of... Yeah, not the dad chat, but my group chat with my friends from university, they're not stoked. Get used to it, buddy. I liked it more when I could pretend it was totally confined to south of the border. Now he's threatening a fellow G7 nation that's also an ally with annexation. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? We're supposed to be friends. Imagine how many electoral college votes you get. Probably get all fucking spliced up and gerrymandered. If I had to guess. It's going to be... Ontario's going to have like fucking 22 electoral college votes, and then the other provinces will have like 3 each. Quebec will get 15. Dude, I would love to see some Bloc Québécois state senators, though. That'd be really... Everybody's a gangsta until you're getting fucking filibustered for Quebec independence. They're like, what the fuck did we sign up for, man? I thought it was all like shale and maple syrup. We got ourselves into a whole fucking ball of wax here. Block majority! I'm frozen! I'm not frozen! The second tree has hit the pyramid. Did you guys see Mr. Beast rented out the pyramids to film a video? I'm pretty sure this is what everybody's saying. But like, I didn't know you could rent the pyramids. Like, they're not owned by the Egyptian government or like the pharaohs or something. They have like a website where you can book it. But like, imagine flying to Egypt and the only reason you went there was to eat at the KFC next to the pyramids. But then like you can't go because Mr. Beast rented them. And you're like, what the hell, bro? This is like a 24-hour flight. Pyramids are closed today. Reason, Mr. Beast. I don't know if I would ever recover from that, quite frankly. You guys remember when the first pyramid was opening its eye? Whatever came as a result of that? I felt like I heard it, but then I never heard anything else. The first pyramid, no, it was like a few months ago. The first pyramid got activated. Oh, it's waiting on the others. Okay, I understand. I don't know if I would say I support it, but I understand. What are you talking about? You didn't see this, huh? You got off Twitter like before it revealed that everybody was mentally ill. Sure. Yeah, and the oldest vault, man. I thought Putin opened the oldest vault, but then I like never heard anything else about it. So I guess it was kind of like a nothing burger. Usually they do like fucking follow-ups or whatever, but I guess this time they weren't fucking with it. I'm tired, y'all. Sorry. Gonna go to bed. Good night, y'all. She back yet? She's not? I saw the creators of Hawk were back though, and they were trying to shift the blame. I didn't read the article because I'm not a nerd, but I saw the headline. What are you talking about? It's Hawk Coin, bro. It's every day. They should release a 2.0 version. People who say that original sins can't be redeemed when you remind them that Final Fantasy XIV originally sucked fucking ass. No, it didn't. You literally, no disrespect, were probably not alive when it sucked ass. It took like a few years vacation and it came back and was good. They were the No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky even existed. He's actually right. I know, I cared about games back then. Unlock more? No, bro. The game's already hard. It's just gonna make it more complex. There's better stuff though. Get it twisted. Nothing ever happens, okay? You would have more fun? I'm having a lot more fun. I think you would have more fun. But a hard truth, the truth that's hard to swallow, is you're in control of your own fun. I'm in control of my own fun. I have an internal locus of control. Whenever I'm like not having a good time, I look within myself. Usually I'm just hungry. That's what happens. I'm like, oh, everything sucks. And I'm like, does everything suck or are you just hungry? And it's like almost always hungry. Like 2% of the time it's like I need to sit down, and like 1% of the time I need a glass of water. 97% of the time I just need a snack. The faster you realize that, the better off we'll all be. 1 in 100,000 times you've been poisoned with 2 different foodborne bacteria simultaneously. I know that's right. That's damn true. That's why this stream is sponsored by Snickers. Can I tell you something? And I'm not trying to flex here. I will occasionally succumb to buying potato chips in the checkout aisle at the grocery store. Since becoming an adult, I have never bought a candy bar in the checkout aisle. Now, do I get tempted from time to time? I do, because I'm like, my daughter could have one of the Reese's cups and I'll have the other 2. But then I just like, don't do it. Well, that's okay. I literally lied. I bought a candy bar at the checkout yesterday, but it was Smarties and I gave them to my daughter. I bought them for her, but it was my money that paid for them because she's 4 years old. So I guess literally I lied. But until yesterday, I have not purchased a candy bar from the checkout aisle since 2006 at the earliest. Or at the latest, I guess. It was chat's money. Wait till you find out I dropped a $10 bill in the Salvation Army cup. And you're going to be like, they do some bad stuff. I don't know, man. The dude said, happy holidays. He was waving a bell. I said, whatever, brother. I'll throw $10 in there. Then he started talking to me about his favorite game show hosts. And I was like, he's just like me. He was like, you remember Supermarket Sweep? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, you know that Ken Jennings hosts Jeopardy now? And I was like, I know that, brother. And he's like, what happened to Alex Trebek? And I went, he died. And he went, oh, okay. And I went, all right, have a nice night. See you later. Big gulps, huh? Nothing ever happens. It's normal guy posting. I do not support the Salvation Army. Except financially this one time. But I support the motherfucker next to the bucket ringing the bell. And I support the holiday spirit, okay? Everything Now Show, hello? Can I ask you about it? So I'm a relatively recent Everything Now Show viewer. And this is going to sound like a question that is dripping with venom. But it's not. Because this is my favorite part of the show. But what percentage of segments devolve into guests loudly singing songs from like 1995 to the year 2010? Because in maybe like the 4 episodes I've watched, it's that when you get like 15 minutes into the segment and then the characters, like they've obviously gotten out the gimmick of the character. There's a lot of like, am I more than you bargained for yet? And every time I see it, I go, yeah! It gets me every time, man. And the first time I watched, I think everybody just started singing Semi-Charmed Kind of Life. I guess it's just Semi-Charmed Life. The kind is like, it's silent in the title, but that song is about meth. Yes, I've known that since approximately the 7th grade. If I had to put a date on it, I would say approximately maybe like the year 2002. What? Yeah, it's about, in the song he says, doing crystal meth lift you up until you break it, don't stop. I took the hit and I was given, and I bumped again, then I bumped again and said, how can I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? See, it's infectious. How can I get back to the place where you said, I want something else? And when the break came in, she said she was crashing. And then I tucked on the bed to feel alive. And now I'm struggling to survive this. Yeah. I know it. And then he breaks, I want something else to get me through this life. Crash Out Anthem. Yerp. Dashboard Processional. What did I say? Dashboard Processional? This piggy bank is getting fucking juiced. Guy who's addicted to cocaine, but also playing indie games. Look at this fucking run! Look at this fucking run! Brimstone? Brimstone third eye? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at my fucking fire rate. Look at my fucking ball sack, dude. It's just an impression of me talking faster and louder. Start doing coke, the bit is great. I'm not gonna start doing cocaine. Plus, I've already been accused of it by like 13-year-olds online who have no experience with drugs or being around people who are on drugs for like 10 years. I wish that I got the fucking Beatles treatment, man, where every time they rhyme like one of us with octopus, people were like, these guys are fucking on acid, man. How did they come up with this shit? But instead, I got the phenotype where like if I ever talk for more than 30 seconds uninterrupted, people are like, he's on coke. Look at his fucking, he's sniffing all the time. Look at him go, yeah. My mom's mom was fucking, she used to hit a bump all the time, and she was exactly like NL, man. They don't know, man. They don't know that when you have cats and you let your facial hair grow out, the cat hair that's just ambiently in the air gets into your mustache. And they don't know that after you shave, the stubble is even worse because it's like Velcro, and then the cat hair just gets stuck there. And unless you go like this, then you're gonna end up looking like you got a fucking Dr. Robotnik mustache by the end of the day, man. They don't know. Plus, I wouldn't even know where to buy it. I'm like cool dad. I'm not like scary dad. There's like cool dad that's like, you know, he listens to fucking Pavement or whatever, but also he always is there to pick me up when school's over. And then there's like cool dad, which is like, he wears a leather jacket and rides a motorcycle, but it's like you don't always know necessarily if he's like gonna be there or whatever when he says he's gonna be there. I could see you offering me a bump in the men's room of a gay bar. No, you couldn't. They wouldn't let me in, for one. I wouldn't have the right attire. I wouldn't be dressed properly. Secondarily, I wouldn't have the drugs. And I would leave my keys at home, because if I'm going to a bar, I'm going to take an Uber, okay? So I'm not going to take my car keys. That's irresponsible. They would let you in? Honestly, dead ass, like the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I really appreciate that. My style's been on the come up lately, even though my haters will say it's fake, and I'm dressed like Bob Dylan on the cover of Desire, which is a really funny comment. Oh, looks like we're starting the whole shit anew for no reason. We love when hodlers gain deposits, but wait, we also love when gems, when stackers gain a target. 48-hour ad break. Does that still happen on YouTube? Where like you be in the middle of a video and then the mid-roll hits and it's like a 3-hour video essay about how we need to like reform the Roman Empire? The Game Awards VOD has like 80 ads. So I'm not saying you have to hand it to them. All I say is like, when I think about doubling the amount of mid-rolls in my videos, I'm like, it didn't cost me anything to make it. So it seems like a little ridiculous that I'm like, it's a 45-minute video. You could have the 8 mid-rolls in there, which is what the YouTube algorithm tries to do. But those events do cost like millions of dollars to put on. So I kind of accept that they got to recoup it however they can, even though it is ads as well. Then the economics of putting on like a big event in gaming are really bad, man. E3 shut down. Off-brand, I mean, they had their own thing, but it was unprofitable. Because like I just think at the end of the day, like paying a lot of money to hold like an event in a real place with infrastructure and logistics and operations and stuff like that, and then coming out with it for free, it takes a lot to like recover the money you spend on that. They didn't need Snoop at the Game Awards. Well, I didn't see that part. I missed that part. Or as they call it in Rome, the Agora. Right? The Agora? That's Greece? What do they call it in Rome? The Mercato? The Forum? Isn't that where you go? That's the public town square, man. Whatever. Having a wrong title is actually good because it'll generate a lot of clippable moments in chat. Isn't Agora that movie with Mikey Madison? So close. Did you like the ending? I haven't seen a movie since we went and saw Exuma in theaters. Well, no, I saw Trolls Band Together. Yeah. Most recent movie I saw was Trolls Band Together, and that was like 3 months ago. Yeah, still way off on Megalopolis. I'm hoping to get some time. How was Trolls? Wasn't great. It's the NSYNC one where NSYNC gets back together to sing a song in the movie. Bring back Peloton Letterbox. The problem is, it would be nice to watch movies on the bike, but music is a better motivator when you actually have intervals, and you can't do group rides with when you're on Netflix, Disney Plus, etc., etc. So I don't want to let the egg carton down by stopping the group rides just so I can watch whatever dreck they just put out on Netflix. Why not? They don't have it, man. They don't have the technology. Scientists haven't figured it out yet. We need more Shaq memes. Please no. Every time I order Papa John's, which is once a week, I'll give you the keys to the kingdom. It's every Friday. I go to the website, and the website tells me, hey, is today the day you're finally going to try the Shaq-a-Roni pizza? And it's not. Today is the day where I'm going to order 1 medium pepperoni pizza because there's a deal on it, and my daughter only likes pepperoni pizza. And I'm going to order 1 large Garden Fresh because it's my wife's favorite pizza from Papa John's. Review Bra gave the Shaq-a-Roni a 9.5. Really? Maybe I got to try it. Maybe, but is it something I can serve to a 4-year-old? Because I feel like even just pepperoni is like, we've been through this before in Elden Ring, but it's really bad for you. But like Shaq-a-Roni, that's got to be like at least twice as much pepperoni, right? Why once a week? I cook Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday, I say, fuck that, man. It's time for some pizza. The pizza also like really buffs my weekend because like you treat yourself, like have some restraint on Friday night. Don't eat like 100 slices of pizza. Then you got breakfast and lunch for like the whole weekend with the leftover pizza.
No.
So like ordering a pizza for dinner, or like a 2 pizzas for dinner on a Friday, it sets you up for success on the weekend as well. I mean, it sets you up to eat a caloric surplus, which is like not for everybody, but I'm into it. Medium items, bro. Upgrade my shit. I paint my shit red or whatever.
Now this
2 for 1
will
person?
inspire the crew.
I don't need the fishing rod upgrade. I'm not 1 person. Well, okay. That's an insane statement. Tom Hardy and Venom. I have a household. Not a house, a household. There's a place your mother goes when everybody else is soundly sleeping. Is this fucking picturesque posting? Picaresque? I can't remember. You fucking talking about the Mariner's Revenge song? I don't know why I wanted to say you bitch. You didn't do anything to deserve that. He knows? I know all about the Decemberists, bro. I was like 16 when the album came out. It's true, I wouldn't say I'm a Gen 1 indie kid, but I do reference Clap Your Hands, Say Yeah. And Alec Muir's, to put it politely, otherworldly singing method. I got one Clap Your Hands, Say Ya. Clap Your Hands, Say Yes song on the Peloton playlist. Can you guess what it is? I bet you guessed Pack One, Pick One. Skin in My Yellow Country Teeth. You got it instantaneously. It wasn't even close. Maybe too easy. Home on Ice. Is that the one where they go, you look like David Bowie, but you nothing new to show me. Find another guy, another kind of lifestyle. Come on, come. No, that's Over and Over Again. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, over and over. Yeah, I know what you're saying. People weren't there, man. They weren't there. Hello, Simbicta, by the way. Yeah, I'm a Destroyer guy as well. Is this run that bad? We're talking about Vancouver musicians. Clap Your Hands, Say Yeah is from New York, though. Details of the War also good. Yeah. No, I mean, there's the Is This Love to Skin of Your Yellow Country Teeth, the heavy metal sort of like, they got a great run, but you can't buy with the details of the war. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was bumping in 06. That's what he sounds like, by the way. Before you get mad at me for being stupid, that's what he sounds. Listen to the song first. This is a Dooley that has not won. And yet I find myself scared regardless. Don't freeze my lighter, bro. I was lying on the bench slide in the park across last week. LATER that fucking week, bro. You try that shit with me? My sticky buns were all the fucking... What the fuck do they say in that song, man? My sticky buns were on the making of... I got confused the morning week.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Indulging
Another
in my
round.
love of feet. It's something... They shouldn't be saying it, but... They're saying something like that. Love of what? I didn't write the song, dude. It was like some members of Len who went on to form Broken Social Scene. Drop that ass, sleep on the floor, dream about me. The club remix of Anthems for a 17-year-old girl. It does go crazy. There was the DJ didn't have to go that hard. Drop that ass, drop that ass, drop that ass. I want gold tier skills. I want large items, but I want gold tier skills. When you use a non-weapon, a weapon gains haste, bro. When you use your rightmost item, slow an item for a second. I use my rightmost item quite frequently. Quite frequently. Wait. hang on. Rightmost item. Yes. Murder most fucking foul, bro. Something like that. That's the ticket right there. Star chart right? No. I need the cove on the right, man, because the cove gives 10 extra burn to the lighter. We lose to the weather glass for sure. Unless we can slow it a lot more than we have been. We gotta get this fucking cove out of here, bro. Wait. We win these! It's kind of stacking. It's kind of leaving no crumbs. Give an item a random enchantment. You gotta try, right? You gotta try. We don't know what it is. We gotta try.
Sadness.
Fuck it. Poisons your lighter. Imagine though. On the Cutlass, it also sucks ass though. On the Cutlass, I think it gives you like 3 poison. Oh, when you poison haste, yeah, we gotta get some poison skills, bro. Is it possible that you're not that good, and I could toss you out and put a cog in, but I also need you to be adjacent to a large item? Sell Cove? You don't know what you're talking about, little man. Either way, the cog hasting something for 3 seconds is nutty, but I gotta remember I got righty-tighty as well. I got righty-tighty. Cove is ass? You don't understand, it's a huge enabler for us. You literally don't get it. And that's fine, but you're acting like you do. And that's where I take umbrage. I feel like the poison is like it's bait. Well, on the other hand, it's gonna be like 3 poison per sale. Yeah, dude, actually, maybe it's kind of gonna go fucking nutty, dude. Haste and charge skills. When you poison, charge some shit. First 5 times you use a weapon, charge an item. When you poison, charge a burn item for 1. When you poison, charge a burn item for 1 second. When you poison, charge it. But the part that poison send it every time it burns, man. Let me see what's going on with this. And then we need this here. We need this back over here. Is this a fucking Dooley item, man? Is this a Dooley item? Is it a fucking Stell item? Sure is. Let's take a peek, man. Shield 20, burn 3. When you poison, charge a... Okay, so it would steal our burn. Or steal the charge. We don't want it to steal the charge, unfortunately. Poison. Destroy another small item on each... That kills us. That kills us instantly. What the fuck is this? When you slow, charge this. Fiery chem snail. When you slow, oh my god, we slow fucking constantly. It's a weather glass, man. We've created a weather glass. When you slow, charge this 3 seconds. Every time our okay, but now I gotta get this motherfucker out of there, man. Like, this is what we buy. But I need this on the right. And then I need, but then I need the cove to be touching you. Because we need you to get and we need the cove to be touching Hugh. It might steal the charge. Yeah, but it's good, man. It's good, though. And this might steal the charge, so I don't want you to steal the charge. Hang on, we got time. It's better. It's something. It's a weird setup. Or do you just fucking take the cutlass out and put a silver powder keg out there and then it goes off like crazy, man? I don't know what the build is anymore, dude. The build doesn't make any sense. Let's test it out against the weapons platform. Wait, can we? I like never had a build like this as Vanessa. I don't know who we can take. I know I can't take you. I think maybe I could take you. 2 for the skill. I die instantly, I'm afraid. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's see how it parties. The barrel charge is really quick. That's definitely true. I mean, it's pretty good. We need something better than Cove, man. It's got to be a lighthouse. You're so real for that. Lighthouse, because every time you slow, it burns or something. Maybe water. I could see water wheel. Like the cove is just not doing anything. It's only enabling our skill. You can fucking. It's not every time. Wait, whoa, hang on. Eel, you're so right, dude. When an enemy uses a non-weapon item, slow it for a second, and then if like a fiery chem snail gets charged like a son of a gun. Does this count as a use though? Because we need the use to trigger the extra 7 burn. It doesn't. But every time we slow, it'll charge your fucking ass. 3 seconds. You lose how much burn? We lose 14 burn total. You gotta try. You gotta try it. It's true, we could dump the barrel in the silencer. I think you're actually, I think you're right. I think you dump the barrel in the silencer, and you do that. And then you're only gonna haste there anyway. Normally, I'm like, this is too much memery for a fella like me, but I think this is the right amount of memery, man. Why does a lighter need poison? I'm sorry to say this, but like what happens a lot in the bazaar is you weren't here from the start. So you're missing like the 12 skills that are interacting. So I have people coming in that are like, why is he running the cove? And you're like, you weren't here. Just wait for the start of the next run. That's fine. It's okay, but like you're missing, there's a whole daisy chain of effects happening down here. It's the most complicated 4 runs we've ever seen. Or 4-win run we've ever seen. So why do we have Cove? We need a large item. You need a large item because the large item gives adjacent items 7 burn the first time it's used. And the first time we use a large item, we haste these adjacent items for 4 seconds. And every time this goes off, it slows. And every time it slows, the snail charges 3 seconds. There's got to be burn items. Might be a little light on capital, though.
Fire destroys, but it also creates. Consider the sun.
You need the weather glass. You need it. It's hard. No, it's not hard for me to lose the eels. It's easy enough for me to lose the eels and the cutlass. Even though the eels slow, we also slow a lot on the right side. And then this goes here, because we're happy to have it get hasted or get the and get Isaac appears to not get a crit chance. Well, maybe in battle, maybe it will. Okay. We have no money, so give me a temporary boost. And give me more max health. And I'm going to take it a little easy here. And we got a fucking watermelon in our inventory. But we get ready. This is I need to hear sounds. I need to play this with my ears. That sounds great. It was popping off until everything got slowed, but then it fucking goes, man. It does sound like a Dooley build.
See that flank?
A slow item? What the fuck? When you slow this is so much better than the item we have, man. Slows an item for 3 seconds. When you slow, it gains damage. Plus, we buffed our cove. I mean, we're all in. But what does all in even mean to a fella like me? No, we're not all in, because we're going to win this and we're going to go on another day. Sell Cove, it's 42 gold. You don't understand! Who are you? I'm scrolling up. Don't pay taxes. That's your name, not a recommendation. /user, don't pay. We went through the rigmarole. You were late for class and then you missed the makeup class. Sell Cove, sell Cove, sell Cove, sell Cove, sell Cove, cigarette delivery? What the hell are you talking about, man?
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I think snail's faster.
This more fun.
Weather glass doesn't slow.
No,
Beg for your life in chat.
legend on Pelago.
What's your crit chance? 100. 121, actually. That's a lot. But we gotta just hit him with some of this and then chill, then fucking chill out, and then fucking get him. Get him. End his life.
Like my crew says,
That was a
the
huge
bar.
win.
Another round.
319 damage on this guy?
All cannon, no ball.
Enchant a weapon with lifesteal? I don't necessarily see that as being like insanely important, but might as well. Sell Cove. You're dumb, bud. Beg for your life. Can't really have you destroying my shit. Form. It's worth the risk because he has a large item that destroys items. You're so fucking right, man. But we needed to go super fast at the start of battle. Well, maybe we could afford to wait for it. Okay, Snail's gone. I own you, bro. I actually own you.
Was that even a battle?
What the hell? I've never seen this before in my life. Gain shield equal to your enemy's burn. When your enemy uses an item, burn 1. I don't know where to put it, man. I don't know where to put it. There's no fucking room. It's at least it's money. It's a lot of money. I wish it fit. I promise you that I wish it fit, but I just don't think it does, man. I think it's now cinders, and I'm a big believer that it's maybe cinders on the weather glass. It's better than Cove. You know not what the fuck you speak of. Bowser! Bowser! It beats Snail. You honestly, please buy the game. Pay for the Founders Pack. Put your runs into the queue, because we need it to be easier out here. There's lots of fucking scumbag dualies out here. We could use some feeders. Get this show on the fucking road. Here we go. Huge. I'm not saying we're going to 10, but this is huge. I'm willing to get a little spendy here. You sell large items. God, a lighthouse would hit the spot, man. Cove is pissing me off. It's pissing me off too, but you need to find the right item to replace it with. And it's not pop snappers. It's got to be a big boy. I mean, you do go fast. You don't, the only reason you're here is to enable a skill. It's a snoozer. Cove is better? I guess I hate that you're fucking right, because it goes faster, which is important to get the engine started. That's fucking funny, dude.
My fight isn't with you.
That's fucking funny.
You insist.
The Bronze Cove wins, I'm afraid.
It makes this
Is the
more
skill
fun.
even worth it at this point? Ha! The skill is everything, bro. The skill, that's my sun and my moon, man. It's the straw that fucking stirs the camel's drink.
Defeat does not defeat me.
You do go as fast as the Cove. And the shield is irrelevant. So the sub... The Trebuchet does have burn, but it takes way too long to get started. Sub beats Cove. Trebuchet haste? It does not. No, it does not. Treb does not go crazy. The reason Treb doesn't go crazy is because we need our large item to go fast. The first play has to be done fast. Oh, Sub will eat... Trebuchet would eat the charge, you're right. It's Sub. It's the same cooldown as the Cove. Maybe 71 shield is better than 25 damage and 25 shield, man. That's fucking stupid, man. That's fucking stupid. So... One extra second of charge, dude? Every time we poison, which is every time we burn, which is every time we poison, which is every time we burn? Could get +1 multicast for putting the freeze item out there. True. I would have to remove the cog. But these all charge themselves, man. They all charge themselves. I think you're fucking right, dude. Although there is a crit chance. You already sold it? Oh, man.
You should know.
I danced with the
I'm
one
a
that brought me, kid.
legend on
Don't get
Peloton.
it twisted. $34 poison monitor lizard. This has double poison. That's gonna scale like a son of a gun, bro. We lose? We're perma-frozen? Wait, hang on. There's still something? No, we're dead. Fuck Dooley, man. It's just so annoying. Coolest Vanessa run I've ever seen. In unranked, loses to just the Dooley run that everybody's doing. Dooley. Still a very fun run, regardless. I'll throw that slash marker. That's bizarre. Not everyone. People will be like, they'll really be in here like, oh, Dooley has lots of different archetypes. I don't run them, because if I don't run Monitor, Lizard, and Ray, I just lose. But yeah, Dooley, there's multiple ways you could build Dooley if you don't care about winning. Anyway, we go back. Why not ranked? Because the ticket's not free, and I'm not paying one of my precious ranked tickets in order to get shit on by Dooleys. If I got a free rank ticket, I'll burn it. Otherwise, nah, man. Nah. You have 2,600 crystals? Act broke, stay rich. I have no idea what anyone's talking about. What does this mean? Mayor Humdinger is better than Mayor Goodway. Is this a reference to local politics? Is this municipal politics, or is it a cartoon? It's from Paw Patrol. Okay. Based. Microwaved a steak for dinner and my wife left me. What do I do? Step one, you probably subscribe to the Food Network. Because you can't be microwaving a steak. I mean, it's obvious bait, let's be honest. But certainly it's the kind of thing you can't be proud of it at the very least. Actually, no, you know what you do? You post a screenshot of it on Twitter and say, like, Joe Biden wants to take this away from you. And it's always got to be like a fucking gray steak on an all-white plate with like the juice absolutely like pooling on the bottom. And then like the only side is something that like a child eats when they won't eat any other vegetables. I don't know if I beat Technovirus. I think I'm gonna go coward mode because we started slow. Virus is free. I thought that in a YouTube video, and then I lost badly, and it torpedoed my entire run. It ruined my life. I didn't have any small items, but I got my ass beat.
The Lord of the Wastes would like you.
I don't know how it happened. I was probably playing the pig, which makes sense to a guy like me.
Pathetic.
A guy like me? So, a great guy? That's pretty fucking good. I like that. That's rough for a guy like me. Oh, a guy like you? You mean like the best fucking guy ever? You mean like the coolest motherfucker on the planet? Is that what you're talking about? But unfortunately, the only other person who says a guy like me is Chiblee, in my life at least. And I think if I did that to Chiblee, he would be scared of why I'm glazing him so hard.
But I've seen
Are you a slower or a goer on yellow lights? That's a very personal question. I would say I'm a goer. I used to be a slower. I don't speed through yellows, but if I know that I'm going through a yellow, I go fast. And really, I think that the slowers are going to act like that's dangerous, but both are dangerous, which is why it makes your heart rate increase when the light turns yellow. If you are a slower and the person in front of you, the person behind you expects you to be a goer, you have a higher risk of being rear-ended. If you're a goer, the risk I feel is lower because you're not going to get T-boned because the people going the other way are not going to go until their light turns green. That's my 2 cents. What about pedestrians? I mean, you can't be, that's going on red. When you're going straight, the pedestrians that are parallel to you have the ability to go straight. The pedestrians that are crossing the perpendicular way, they don't have the light, man. I mean, honestly, I know the pedestrian always has the right of way, but if you're stepping out into the intersection before the walk signal turns into a dude walking, I wouldn't. Let's put it that way. But I also say, Why on earth do you stand at the cross, like the block before you cross the street with your toes out into the road? It literally does not save you any time at all. And there's like a 0.1% chance that every car that comes by is going to cut the toes of both of your feet off. Then people are just like, fucking nap, 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 dip, skip, dip, dip, dip. Ah! I'm in a rush sometimes. Then walk faster. I see you all outside. Actually, many of you are probably fast walking Andys. I'll give you that one. 3 is free? The Death Knight Reaper is free, man? Are you sure? He's called the Death Knight Reaper. He was like glowing orange and shit, man. The weapon does take a while. You're right, man. It was free. I'm sorry I doubted you. Half the chat is called that too. Yeah, that's true. When you use a weapon, freeze a smaller item for 2 seconds? That's fucking disgusting. I didn't even know he had that, man. I was literally about to say, I hope this guy gives us freeze ray. Only small items can be frozen, bro. And I'm gonna freeze your fucking freeze. I'm gonna freeze your fucking freeze, because every time I fire my fucking weapon, I'm freezing your whole fucking board! I froze your whole fucking board, dude! What's your woo? Where's your items? Where's your small friends? Oh, Dooley Nation, we're so oppressed right now. A ghost of ours lost a game en route to 10 wins. You hate Dooley? I don't hate Dooley. I hate the people who are still playing Dooley. Corrosive is really good, though. I'm sorry. Diamond tier skills. Regen equal to half poison. We don't poison too much. When you freeze, reload. Reduce freeze duration. Durée? I guess we'd like to reduce our freeze duration by a second. Double damage is interesting, but I think we get screwed against pigs. If there even are any. Oh, I gotta sell my fucking shit. You're so right. There's so much shit in my inventory, man. No. And then I freeze you before you can freeze me. I freeze you before you, because you got nothing to freeze, bro. You got nothing to fucking freeze. And I gotta, the world is my freezer. When I'm up against Dooley, the world is my fucking freezer, dude. Easiest win of my life. Dooley's everywhere on notice. Do you still support Ariana Grande? What? For the donut thing? That was like 15 years ago, man. Big donut thing. He had a video filmed of her where she licked a donut. And didn't she say, like, I hate America, and she licked the donut that was, like, for selling to other people? She licked the donut and put it back. Listen, I don't recall saying it's good, but I also, like, I guess I just got, like, other shit to, like, concern myself with. This crazy behavior? Yeah, she was a fucking Disney Channel star who was like age 19 or something. She's like, it's amazing that she's still alive, man. Of course she's gotten into a little bit of like questionable behavior. I mean, the donut's not even that bad. A lot of people would pay extra for a donut that got fucking licked by Ariana Grande. Not me, but a lot of people. Okay, let's see. I mean, we got a crazy build, but on day 13, everybody has crazy build, man. So, like, we're not guaranteed to win. If it was, like, day 9, if this was Sean plot mode, I mean, this is a guaranteed win, but... What does this do? It freezes my shit forever? Close one.
daughter
The hell
of
was that,
House
man?
Cosina. My father lives through me.
Oh man, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let me slash marker this. Call that the bazaar. I'm gonna go pee and we'll fill it out with some dulls at the end here. I'll be right back. Life hacks. The biggest waste of time as we get older. Not asking for help. Skill difference. Trying to make bad relationships work. That's gambler's fallacy. Dwelling on your mistakes and shortcomings. I wouldn't know. Worrying too much about other people. I'm the only real human being on planet Earth. Sounds like I got it cleared, man. Sounds like I could have written a fucking article. That doesn't seem like a big deal at all. Pocket's kind of annoying. Chat, I hate to ask this question of gamers. I know my wife might be here as well. Feel free to answer. Is Deadlock dead? I know there are still people who play it, but I feel like it had its moment and then has receded. The waves have receded. But this happens sometimes too. Like sometimes a game will come out in early access and it'll peak and then it'll recede and I'm like, oh, it's cooked. And then like 20 years later, I'm like, wait a minute, Path of Exile 1 has 312,000 concurrent players. When Trump got elected, it became unplayable to me. Too many toxic Trump guys. What? Trump's fucking with Deadlock? We have the best lanes. We have the best lanes, people. We have the best flex slots. Our Guardians are the strongest Guardians. Their Guardians are weak. Their Guardians are tepid. Their Guardians don't even know that they can be parried, and as a result, they don't mix up their attacks at all. They get parried nonstop by our intrepid heroes. Maybe you could give me something. Ooh. Yeah. Is it me you're looking for, Lionel? I can see it in your motherfucking eyes, bitch. I can see it in your fucking smile, dude. That's an easy one. Hi. Afraid not. Ooh, they held it a little long. Oh, the human voice can. Maybe this AI thing is okay, man. Kind of sounds like Only in Dreams. Hang on. Into 100 pieces. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not totally wrong. For like a note or two. It's a good song though. Maybe that doesn't really fit on the Peloton playlist because it's a great song, but it's a little too like. I mean, it's long. I got some long songs on the Peloton playlist, but well, then it starts slow, but then it's got like a, you know, at the end it speeds up. I don't know. It's this U.S. state is the baked bean, the codfish state, and has the spirit of America on its license plates. Maryland? Actually, no idea. Massachusetts. Oh. So that's Jesse Tyler Ferguson from Modern Family. And I think it's also Rebecca Ferguson. I think this is Jesse Tyler, Rebecca Ferguson. We're back. They need to make a game show that's just celebrity faces mixed up, man. I would go fucking nutty on that show. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. Dance the night. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance the night away. I need you to dance the night away. I got the night away. Got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you. Dance the night away. Dance the night away. Dance the night away. It's not Dance. That's by Fall Out Boy. What the hell is it called, man? Levitating. You got me. Moonlight, starlight. I need you all night. Babe, I'm levitating. I know what you're talking about. I was not thinking of Twice. Am I thinking of Twice? Need you to dance, dance the night away. Is that Twice? I have a memory in my head of seeing Dua Lipa singing the song. That's Twice's remix of Dua Lipa's Levitating. No, she has another song called Dance the Night. You're singing the Twice melody? That's a different song, also by Dua Lipa. There's too many songs. I'm sorry, there's too many songs. We're all getting confused. They need to cut some songs out of here. You know, yesterday Corey was telling me that, like, he struggled with the Wordle yesterday. And I said, that's nothing, bro. I fail like 20% of Wordles. And he so nicely said, yeah, but that's because you're doing them on the stream with a lot of pressure. That is not the case, man. I'm doing it for the love of the game, and I am fucking flunking on Wordles. It just doesn't work with my brain for some reason. It was a very nice thing of him to say, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know that I'm just fucking ass at Wordle. I might be society's worst Wordle player. Let's talk it out, okay? Sub, barge, junk, and tug. These are kinds of boats. Although a sub isn't a type of boat. It's an aquatic vessel. Watercraft. A tap, a keg, a stool, and a counter. These are things you would find in a bar, but you'd also find a table in a bar. And then a keg and a barrel are very similar, but you can barrel through something. You can shelve, postpone, table, delay. What is to put something off to do it at a later time. To defer. Things that are unstable to stand on. A tap, a stool, a keg, and a counter. Things you find in a bar. Bar fixtures, barrel, ladder, gorilla, hammer. Double letter. Double letters. Seen in Donkey Kong. Oh, man. If this bitch wakes up, we're fucked. It's like such a great image, man. That was a nice little easy Friday one. I always appreciate that. Common Christmas cookie cutter shape. And I hit you with tree. Opera solos, arias. Forrest Gump character, Bubba. Attire for a baker, apron. Common Christmas tree cookie cutter shape. Rum-soaked cakes. Oh, shit. We're not even close, man. Spew lava, erupt. I really thought we were going to set like a new PB there. Erupt. Star is a common shape. Libra. A doula might walk you through labor. A bell. Oh, that's... A bell is like probably the 8th most common Christmas cookie cutter shape, man. You got a tree, a snowflake, a star, Santa's hat. Maybe it's in the top 5, okay? Gingerbread man, snowman, stocking. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Reindeer. You got some great cookie cutters. Candy cane. Cookie shaped like a candy cane. We're getting a little too hedonistic with it. A food shaped like another food? Come on, man. What am I, fucking King Henry VIII? All right, Kate, are you ready to stream? Let me see if you're ready to stream. I got important stuff to do this afternoon, unfortunately. Let me go. Hey, are you ready to stream? Not hey, what am I? I'm not trying to start a fight. Are you ready to stream? Smiley face. Hey is crazy, man. I start every text with hey. It's really hard, I think, as a man to make hi work. It's like too demure. It's like being a man and saying he or something like that. I don't hate Chibli. I'm just saying you got to be Chibli to do it. And I'm not Chibli. You can wear the clothes. You can't inhabit the spirit, man. It's normal in emails. In emails, I'm a hello, comma, new line type of guy. Hello is crazy. Adele's biggest fan in 2015, maybe? I don't know. When did Hello by Adele song? 2015? 2010? No, man, you got to confuse with Rolling in the Deep, okay? 2015. How many exclamation points per email? I may take the number of sentences, divide by 2. That's how many exclamation marks I have. Hello, been a while since I've seen you! Exclamation mark. We received some correspondence in the mail that indicated we may need to go to the bank. Is this something we need to do? Question mark. Or can we just hash it out over the phone? Either way, hope you're having a great day! Exclamation mark. Merry Christmas! Exclamation mark. New line, sincerely, my full name. Don't start a new sentence with or. When you're a master of the language, you can break the rules. When you're learning the language, you have to listen to your teacher. When you surpass your teacher, you can do whatever you want, as long as it pulls on the right emotional strings. That's why I don't fuck with you when I say 10 items or less, and then you say fewer. Because I never learned that shit, and it's pissing me off. This ain't school, bro. This is Twitch TV. Do you believe in Pangrea or the Big Bang Theory? What? Okay, I'm going to send you over to my wife's stream. Meteor happens. Oh, man. All right, goodbye.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smog. Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the door. Thinking where I live, on level 24. I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make a ass drop. Had to stop at a red light. Looking in my mirror, now a jacket inside. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Finn, and she can do it all night. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which park are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court, and I'm trouble. Last week, messed around and got a triple-double. Freaking brothers every way like MJ. Can't believe today was a good day.